So we are live at the EMA Awards tonight, and we are glad that we are having a lot of interest and a lot of activations and a lot of activities here at the event. And like we've been speaking about the energy management in the country, we are delighted to be joined by Abdi. He's going to introduce himself. He's going to introduce his company. He's going to tell us what exactly they are doing to, be part of the conversation. So welcome, Abdi.
Okay,
This is Icon Radio.
Icon Radio, thank you,
Yes, and
Wanjira.
this is Sustainability Connect.
Thank you very much. My
Yeah.
name is Abdi Mohammed. I'm the Chief Commercial Officer for Solar Technologies. It's a renewable energy company that has been in the market for about 10 years now. Actually, from 2012, maybe you can make the math about 12 years, that about. So we are a renewable energy company. What we are doing is basically water, energy, solar, basically, and food, in terms of agriculture, smart irrigation. So basically, we started majorly as a solo water pumping company, whereby we have been doing majorly in the asal areas. We have been doing. There have been a lot of problems in terms of getting reliable energy. People have been using diesel generators and are prone to breakdowns, very expensive diesel. So what we have introduced was to have those areas powered with solar. So you power the borehole using solar. It's one-time investment, and this has been led by the majorly donor-funded renewable. Has been the thing in in the recent past. So we have really tried to make an impact around that area. Other than that, we are also doing a lot in terms of the impact projects that we are doing for renewable energy, solarizing lodges and areas like that. We have done one at OPC or Bajeta sometimes recently. We have done major projects for solar water farms. We are using solar to purify water as in the coast in Nairobi, in Kitengela, actually. So we have some signature projects around that area.
All
Yeah.
right. So coming into the event today, we've been seeing a lot of, or hearing a lot of challenges that solar companies are facing. What would you say was your key challenge with the uptake of the solar energy?
Okay, the first challenge will be the pricing.
Mm-hmm.
People have the perception that solar is very expensive because the first time investment it's high, it's huge compared to what Kenya Power does. You pay bills as you use, but for the solar it's a bit of an investment, and you can recoup your investment over the years. So let's say you're doing 3 years, the rate of return on your investment, but you are investing these upfront. So this is one of the challenges. Other challenges has been regulations. Sometimes things changing in terms of the tariffs, in terms of the taxes. There has been a few challenges in terms of the global logistics being disturbed. The routes, the pricing going up, and things like that. But fairly now, affordability has been very much been the thing that people have been talking about, and the solar has been coming down. Maybe someone was buying $5 per watt. Now
Mm-hmm.
you're doing at 18 cents per watt. So
Mm-hmm.
it's like it has been really coming down, and even homes can afford now. There is a lot of opportunities around also.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe that will be, you find there are a lot of blackouts. Our energy in terms of the KPLC, the tariffs has been going up and it's very expensive. And definitely we'll be looking at switching to solar. For example, you have your immediate neighbor, there's a blackout in the neighborhood, but your immediate neighbor has power. And then you start wondering, why is he the only guy who, the security lights are on? But
Mm-hmm.
you'll find he's using solar.
All right. So, um, policies and regulations are a bit of a challenge, and like you said, tariffs keep changing now and then. What would be your point of advice, or what would you be your request to the government and to the regulatory bodies?
One will be in other countries, we are really promoting renewable energy, and for the main reason is sustainability.
Mm-hmm.
So we should not be discouraging by taxing it more, but actually we should be giving people incentives. We should be, removing the VAT. We should be removing all these excise duties. Like the recently they introduced the finance bill. I think it has a component of, eco levy on the batteries that it will be charged per kg. It will not be attainable. Like a battery which was maybe selling at 30,000 Kenya shillings will be selling at 70,000 or 80,000. So definitely, it will not be the reach of the normal person. So those are the kind of the challenges that
All
the
right.
regulator is bringing in.
The area of green jobs in the solar sector. Uh, I mean, young people are always looking for jobs as wanasema hakuna kazi. What is your advice?
It's a key area, and if you find maybe some 10 years back in Kenya, maybe the solar companies, we are like few, we know one another. But now you find everyone is an entrepreneur in his own right. So if you can sell to your neighbor or sell to someone today, you can easily start a company. And you'll easily get the equipments being distributed locally by people who bring the equipment from the manufacturers. Maybe you don't have the capacity to bring it, but again, you can buy the equipment, do installation, and sell. So the most important thing has been training the youths. Like for example, now we have tried a program in northern Kenya whereby we train the youths on agri and solar. So they become technicians and they will be able to employ themselves. So it can be a hub for employment, like any other industry, the ICT, the manufacturing. It can be really be a great opportunity.
Oh, I love the fact that you're focusing on, arid and semi-arid areas. Was that deliberate?
Yes, it was deliberate. Personally, the team behind Solagen, we also kids from the north, the nomad, the lifestyle we're from the north.
Yeah.
So we have been going around, some of us working with NGOs and things like that, and you have been seeing the plight of the people, the problem the people are facing. So, like the drought in 2011, it was so severe, and you go to some area, you find the only source of water is a borehole, and in a area a radius of 60 kilometers or something like that, and then you'll find that borehole there is a breakdown, and it only needs a spare part that can be gotten in Nairobi, and it's maybe 600, 700 kilometers away from Nairobi. So in that area, the humans, the livestock, and maybe all the maybe the wild animals share that one point of getting water from. So it becomes a big challenge to them. So that's why we even went to the solar business and tried to make an impact around that area. And we have really made some positive impact
Oh,
over
that is
time.
amazing because that is the essence of environmental, social, and governance. So the impact that you're making is the most important and sustainability aspect of it. So thank
Yes.
you so much for being part of
Thank
the
you.
conversation. And we hope that when you're raising awareness, we can have more conversations of this so that our communities can get to know. But your trainings, are they focused on just rural areas or are you within the Nairobi community as well?
We are also within Nairobi. Our headquarter or head office is in Nairobi, and we cover also the north, that are majorly the 13 ASAL counties. But we are also in all corners of Kenya. We have implemented serious projects in Lake Victoria, in fishing communities, giving them solar powered cold chain systems. At least they can access things that they could have not accessed before.
All right. So where can
Yes.
people find you? Maybe your social media platforms
Yes.
and a contact.
Yeah, you can always find us on www.solagenTechnologies.com, and also we have our social media as Solagen East Africa. You can find us on Twitter. You can find us on LinkedIn. You can also find us on 0723 is our also number, and you can always reach us and chat with us. On our website, there is a marketplace whereby you can even buy directly a shop. So it will be very easy for us to be reached.
All right. Thank you so much. We appreciate it. And let's continue with this conversation.
Okay,
Now,
thank
our
you.
role here is to create awareness, sensitize the community of what sustainability is all about. And I'm glad that you came.
Thank
Thank
you
you
very
so
much,
much.
and I'm happy to be hosted here today.
Yeah.
And it's great, like you are talking about sustainability. That's the future. I know there are several, the sustainable development goals that are talking about the water. They are talking about the energy, and
Yeah.
efficiency is one of them. It's very
Yeah.
cool, and energy is like the driver of all the other. I think that's 16 or 17 all of them, energy is the center of it. Hunger, food, everything, talk about it, education, like you cannot have it without energy. It's
Yeah,
powered by energy. Thank
absolutely.
you very much.
Thank you so much.
Okay.